Hey, Intuitive Soul Tribe. Melissa, Intuitive Soul Coach here, excited to bring to you today's special reading where we dive into the energy of those retired. By special request, this reading is for you. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. These are general readings. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, Intuitive Soul Tribers, whether you are just starting out on your journey being retired or if you are many years in, it can feel like an up and down roller coaster at times. You may feel like you're questioning, what can I do to bring in additional income? Did I do the right thing? Where can I find my soul tribe? What are the next steps? So I do feel for a lot of you, you're feeling the ups and downs, the roller coaster ride here of the next steps on your journey. Now, I'm getting that a lot of you are looking at new ways to bring in or supplement the income that you have saved up for. And this could be side projects, hobby projects, creativity. I'm getting a lot of inspiration. However, there is an element here of fun and joy and play because some of you have been feeling the stress. You've been feeling the anxieties, possibly of not being able to find or connect with your soul tribe. I am getting the energy here of soul tribe, so it wouldn't surprise me if that shows up here. Yeah, there's family. So there's your tribe, whether it's blood family, whether it is your own children. I just heard that some of you may be moving to be closer to children, or if you are far away from them. For others of you, you haven't spoken with your family for quite some time. You may also hear news that a child is getting married or having a baby. You could also be having a great child here as well. So I'm really liking this for you. I feel for those of you that are connected with family, this will be a very good, pleasant surprise. You have gifts showing up here as well. So some of you could have some celebrations, anniversaries, birthday parties as well coming in for you. Now, I do get that it is important to be a part of a community, whether you are part of a retirement community. Some of you I'm seeing here, okay, something with faith riders. This could be a part of a church program. It could be those that drive maybe motorcycles or drive bikes, or it could be even a part of an environment or a community that does something on wheels, okay? Because they're showing me either home on wheels, so maybe RVing or camping, or it could be biking or motorcycles. So please take that as it resonates. So I feel like it is crucial is the word coming in here, for you to find your community and to maintain that energy within. And a lot of you have found your community, but there could be a move or there could be some sort of shift that's happening in your world, and you may be a little bit fearful that you won't find your people again. But I am getting that some of you, you're locating to a place where there is the community in all different areas. So it could be a chapter. Sometimes there are, just like, for example, an organization may be in one place, but it's all around the world, and you can find that wherever you go. I feel like that's what I'm tuning into here. So let's see here. Spirit's saying one more, but we're not going to look at it until the very end because I feel like this is your bonus energy here. Okay. So right away we have perspective. It is a big shift going from working 9 to 5 or working your whole life to taking that time off, that downtime. You wanted that sense of freedom from as long as you could remember, and now that it's here, some of you are questioning, well, what do I do with my time? I get that some of you, your partners, if you are married and you have a partner that's retired, they may be having a very difficult time or challenging time because they may have been a workaholic. Okay, or someone isn't quite sure if their partner should retire, or maybe your partner's been retired for quite some time. But I'm getting here idle hands. And isn't there a saying, idle hands is the devil's friend or something of that nature? So it's when you're in a limbo or you feel stuck or you're up to no good, right? When you're not focused on something specific. Some of you may feel a little bit lost. Okay, this is all about a new point of view. It is about clarity and guidance. So it's important for you to have that sense of clarity and to shift that perspective to more fun. I do see here some sort of sewing. This could be a sewing group or knitting, or you may create blankets to send overseas is what I'm getting here as well. But some of you are very, very energetic for your age. Okay. I'm getting you are an old soul, but you have young energy. So this is really fantastic. And you may be seeing things from a brand new perspective. The scope is open to you here and the sky's the limit, but you may feel stuck because there's so much change going on in the world. And I feel like you want to branch off, but there could be certain things that you're not quite familiar how to navigate through. So this could be, online. It could be meeting people online. It could be starting a business online. Perhaps it's navigating in a new city, because I am getting here just navigational system, whether that is with the new things that are happening in the world, whether that is in your area. But go explore, Spirit is saying. Go explore, try new things, eat at new restaurants, join new groups. And if there is something that you are unfamiliar with or you want to grow on the side, professional guidance may be the best bet for you here. If you don't know how to start up that YouTube channel or open that Etsy shop to sell those blankets that you've made and they're absolutely divine, ask someone. I'm getting that family can also help you out here as well, because you may have a son or a daughter who that's their line of work. Maybe they're in marketing, or perhaps they're in the industry that would really benefit you at this time. So I feel if you're wanting to do a little bit something to bring in a little bit of extra cash on the side, there are resources and helpful people that are in your energy. Don't be afraid to ask. And that can be something that is difficult for you to do, because maybe you've been used to doing it yourself. For a lot of you, maybe you've had to do it yourself, or you don't have the family, or you feel like you don't have the resources, but you do here. It's all about perspective. As Wayne Dyer used to say, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. So instead of having that belief system that you've had for so long around a certain person, environment, energy, whatever it may be for you, start to tell yourself that it's okay to open up to the changes that are coming into your world, okay? Because there's a new perspective here. That's your first card out, and it's a huge shift, I'm sure. I also get that some of you are doing something with your appearance or your look. It could be styling your hair in a different way. It could be changing the way that you dress, right? I'm getting here, the more that you incorporate some of these changes, not just internally, but externally as well. You may be taking a look at your living space and getting rid of the old, or bringing some new color, or painting the walls. I'm just getting here this updating of energy, physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally is important for you. It'll help you gain that new perspective in order to grow and blossom in all areas of your world, not just one. Now, you also have family over here as well. And this is what I was feeling here with community, soul tribe, friendships. For some of you, this is around your parents. You could have lost a parent. You may be living with a parent, or there is connections or ties here that you are still healing from wounds that maybe took place around parental energy. Here's the fertility that I was tuning into as well. Some of you may be hearing of a new family member joining your family. I'm getting the name here, Johnston, with a T, Johnston. I know that's a familiar name, but there is a little bit of that hump in the name. So instead of just Johnson, although that could be your name as well, I'm getting Johnston. Okay, please take that as it resonates. That could be a family name as well, or John or John and son, right? That could be in the bloodline or in the family history. You could also be looking into ancestry, heritage, DNA, where you come from, your birth roots, your heritage. I'm also getting here, you may be creating some sort of booklet or photograph, something to leave behind is what I see here for you as well. Some of you may have recently gone through photographs. You may have gone through pictures. I do sense that there could have been a funeral that has took place here. I want to say even in the last 18 months is what I'm picking up on. Possibly even John may have been the name of this funeral as well. But this is about stability. And a lot of you, you may be worried a little bit about your stability because things have changed. Things have changed. And I do feel here that you are building and leaving your legacy behind, but you've done good work. A lot of you have worked in governing agencies. You've worked in maybe at the same place for a long time. I'm getting here school lunch lady. So some of you may have worked as a school lunch lady. That's very specific. If that's you, give me a hey in the comments below. But I'm getting here that you've left a big impact on whatever it was that you did do when you were working full time. Now, some of you have bumped out of the 9 to 5, you've retired, but you've had to go back to work part-time is what I'm hearing as well, to support your family or to bring in some sort of supplemental income, because there may have been a family that's come to live with you. There could have been some health concerns, something of that nature as well. So you have flexibility up here, and that's kind of what I'm tuning into. It goes diagonal here. You've had to really look into your spiritual side, religious side. Some of you've been brought up in a religious aspect, or you pray, you talk to God every day here. And I feel it is important for you to have that downtime, for you to tune into that spiritual toolbox, right? Use the tools that you have available. Some of you are psychics, you're seers, you are clairvoyants, you are healers. And this is not just something that's rare within your family. I feel like this has been passed on. It may have skipped a generation, but it could be your grandmother or grandfather was highly psychic, highly intuitive as well, but maybe it wasn't as talked about as much in that day, or maybe it was. I'm getting here Ireland. Okay, some of you may have roots in Ireland. Maybe you live in Ireland or you have an Irish background as well. Okay, I do feel here that if you're watching this, maybe you're still working and you're wondering because maybe your spouse is retired as well. I do feel it's important for you to connect with your higher self, even more so, your higher source, and trust. Spirit's saying here, trust that all will be well, because there is a little bit of anxiety, a little bit of, I'm getting a little bit of 9 of Swords. Someone may have trouble sleeping, maybe even sleep apnea, okay, may wake up tossing and turning, has a hard time getting to sleep as well. We'll talk about that here in a moment. I will pull tarot cards for you as well, beautifuls. And I'm getting the name here, Bets or Betty or Bets. That could be a nickname as well. We have flexibility. This is all about divine detours. It's about a change, right? And that's what this is all about. Going into retirement can be a big change from working 40, 50, years of your life. And this is about expansion, offering yourself these new ideas to move, to grow, to be in the flow of life. Some of you are 65, let's see, 75, they're giving me 15, so 60 and 75. Yep, they were giving me here 60 and 15, which I don't, okay, maybe some of you are 60 or you wanted to retire in 15. I'm not quite sure what that's all about, or it could be something within 15 months, but you could also be practicing moving and flowing with the body as well. So yoga, it's important for you to stretch the body, stretch the mind at this time, and also stretch beyond your capacity of where you think you're capable of going or being. Okay, because some of you may think that you can only live in a certain radius, and Spirit's saying it's okay to explore, think outside the box. And for others of you, don't limit your capacity here to grow. If this is a side project, or if this is you opening up to doing something new, but you're not familiar with how to do that, be open, because sometimes we can get stuck in our ways and we can get set in our ways, and it doesn't help us. It frustrates us because we really want to move forward, but we don't know how. And sometimes pride comes in and we don't always ask, or we don't always want to learn. Some of you are taking additional education classes is what I'm seeing as well. This could be on YouTube. You could be watching YouTube videos on DIY projects. Okay, for others of you, you could be there's a different platform here. They're just showing me it may start with an F, okay? It may start with an F, or it could even start with a B. They're not giving me the name. I don't know if I'm familiar with it, but it could be a new platform that you are contemplating using for fun, for pleasure, for side business or side hustle. So there could be some sort of platform that it's important for you to explore a little more into, and you could be asking or learning on your own how to do so. Now over here you have the gifts. So again, some sort of celebratory energy. I'm also getting here, it's important. Oh, okay. I was going to say it's important for you to handwrite, but Spirit's giving me that some of you create cards, okay? Some of you create maybe birthday cards. You could also create paper, decorative paper here, wrapping paper, some sort of ribbons, something that is used maybe during birthdays or celebrations, because they're showing me here tags. Some of you could even create tags that go on a gift or go on a present. Some of you are working with holistic health. I'm getting as well wellness products. It could be cleaning products. It could be cleaner treats for pets. Some of you are into baking, things of that nature. And you've maybe even started to sell these items out of your home. Maybe you've sold them to neighbors, friends, family as well. So I feel like you are on the right path. Now this could be a gift from the universe coming in here as well. It could be a surprise showing up. I feel like this is a surprise, and it's a spiritual gift being offered to you. So make sure you're being receptive to receiving as well, because there's something quite pleasant coming in here for you. I'm excited to see what this is, and I feel like it has to do with your bonus. So stay tuned to the end so we can get a sneak peek at what that is for you. Now, below you here, you have this awakening energy. So sometimes we can't always see this happening, but this is the Phoenix, right? Some of you could be from Phoenix, but I am getting here, you're rising from the ashes. You're rising from being able to, some of you felt a little bit stuck. You felt like your wings were clipped with that butterfly, but get ready here, because I feel like you're going to be enjoying and living some of your best years is what I feel here. This is all about reclaiming your power. Some of you are astrological readers yourself, and you may even be incorporating new ways of being. And what I'm hearing here for you, beautiful souls, is you're learning about who you are on a deeper level, and you're helping other people discover who they are on a deeper level. So you may be called to become a coach, a healer, a mentor, a psychic, a tarot reader, whatever this is that's calling you here. I feel like you are waking up inside, and not that you've not been woke, right? But it's something that's bubbling up within your soul, and there's a little bit of, well, a whole lot of, I should say, excitement here, but there's a little bit of fear behind it. But trust that that fear is good, because if there was no fear, it wouldn't be as, it wouldn't be as meaningful. That's how you know that it's something that really is powerful to you, because you have a little bit of that fear behind it. This is all about truth. It's about getting honest with who you are, not being ashamed, not fearing that judgment or that criticism. What will my family think if I start to do this? Or what will the outside world think that I start this at this age, right? This is about spiritual enlightenment. And for those of you that are watching, you are highly enlightened. If you weren't, you wouldn't be here watching. So I do feel for a lot of you, you have a lot of stamina. You do have a lot of energy. You have this momentum and this buildup within you that's ready to shine. And you are like that phoenix rising, and you've been undergoing and birthing this beauty into the world, and this beauty within yourself that's ready to come out and be seen, be heard, and share the wealth, share the knowledge, share the love. So I'm loving this for you here. All right, let's take a look at soul purpose. What's coming in here? Let's get a couple of cards from the soul purpose oracle. Oh yeah, well there it is. Hello, counseling. We talked about that earlier. It says here, you heal with kind words, wise advice, and an empathetic ear. So you absolutely do. And even if this has been a struggle, some of you may have been a therapist or a counselor. I'm getting here middle school counselor for some of you as well. You may have done that in your regular 9-to-5, but I do feel that you could be doing the same thing, but putting a twist on it, right? And it's not that you are going back to doing that. I feel like this is more of a, a soul coaching, more of a life coaching type of energy here for you. You also have crystals. Some of you are discovering crystals. Maybe you've been working with them for quite some time. Okay, it says your connection to crystals and gemstones is a channel for healing energy. So some of you may even create crystal jewelry, or you are just working with the energies more so. You may be buying, some of you may have just bought your first crystal, right? And you're looking into that a little bit more. Some of you may be even decorating your home with crystals as well. All right, next up we have music. It says your connection to music is healing for yourself and others. Beautiful. Okay, all right, they're giving me some sort of a dance. Now, it kind of looks like a square dance is what I'm seeing, but I feel like it's not a hoedown. It's not a square dance. It's not that kind of music. It could even be like the Irish, maybe Celtic music that I was picking up on earlier, the Ireland energy. I'm not sure what this is. Some of you may have been in a band. Some of you may have been a singer in a band. Maybe you were a pianist. Is that how you say it? Pianist? Played piano? For others of you, you were in the church choir or some sort of orchestra, or you are working with music, singing bowls, crystal bowls. You may be working with frequencies, things of that nature. You may really listen to music and sing and dance, and that can be a big part of your world at this time. And it could be something that you're thinking about doing on the side that could even bring in money, because I get communication is important. You have the counseling card, and then lastly here you do have oracle cards. So we talked about this as well. You are able to discern answers and guidance for yourself and others. Yes, you are. I mean, the counseling goes hand in hand with the oracle. So whether you blend the two of these together, or whether you pick one or the other at this time, maybe you've done oracle cards or tarot cards for yourself, and maybe you're being called to do it on a side project or as a hobby, and it could actually bring in more money than you think. Okay, for those of you that are looking for a little extra money, for those of you that are fine with where you're at, this is something that you are actually going to help people on a professional level. If you are a world traveler, or if you are bringing in more of that travel energy, I feel like the words, the conversations, and the lives that you touch along the way, you're leaving that legacy. And we talked about that in the beginning here as well. All right, let's see what's coming in here from the Manifest Oracle here. What's coming in? What else do we have for those retirees out there? We have Mask. There is hidden potential here. Okay, some of you are worried about your money. You think that you aren't being treated fairly, possibly, or where's your money going? Okay, this can also be about secret stash. Maybe you've put some money aside for a rainy day. You may be just being a little bit tight with the money because you don't know what's to come. But what I'm getting here is full disclosure. That's what I just heard. Full disclosure. So things that may have been hidden are coming to light, coming to the surface. This can be about embracing the unknown, because I keep hearing trust, Spirit bringing in that energy here of trust. Trust that things are working out in your favor, or trust that things are going to be okay. For others of you, you may have been an actor. You may have been some sort of assistant, a legal assistant, executive assistant. For others of you, I'm getting hidden potential, right? And that's been coming up here for a lot of you. And this makes sense because you have the spiritual toolbox here, smack dab in the middle of your reading. So trust in that potential. Trust that you can be your true, authentic self. And those of you that are looking for a tribe, looking for that soul tribe, it's important for you to be you, because you'll meet the right type of people. So many times, sometimes we dim our light to fit in, right? We wear a mask, we shrink back, and that can bring in a sense of loneliness, a sense of depression at times. Spirit's saying, if that's you, take off that mask, be you, be authentic, and you're going to see that more people come towards you, because this is your true light shining. You're not masking or dimming it in to fit in. Okay, so Mask card showing up. Let's get one more card from this deck here, and then we'll pull some tarot for you. All right, what else do we have? Oh, right, beautiful. There it is, coins. So there is money coming in here because you've invested wisely, right? If you were retired at this time, I feel like you felt like it was a good time to retire. And for those of you that went back into the force, or you are looking to bring in additional income here. Again, this has to do with maybe sales of products that you are creating. Some of you are in finance, or you are catching that break, that creating that luck and that fortune for yourself. I do see here that there could be additional income coming in here if you pursue that side hobby, or if it's something that you want to bring in a little bit extra money, you certainly can. There could be someone around you that is, I'm getting veteran. Okay, some of you may be getting maybe a VA pension, or there could be something with survivor benefits as well, or there could be an inheritance, or a spousal support, alimony, or it could have been life insurance. Okay, so that's all coming in here with this energy. All right, let's pull some tarot. Let's see what's happening for you. What do you need to know, beautifuls? What do you need to know? Okay. Oh gosh, you're getting that Seven of Swords again. So I don't want to say again, but it kind of goes hand in hand with the mask. Be careful. For those of you that feel like this is only for those of you that already know something's going on, or something may feel adrift or aloof, I should say. Trust your instincts, because for those of you that may be dealing with wills, power of attorney, legal situations, there could be people that are wearing a little bit of a mask, right? There could be a little bit of trickery involved. Some of you, there is deceit here. Okay, some sort of deceit where there could have been theft as well. I gotta put that out there. There could have been thefts. Someone may have stolen money from you straight up, or stolen your identity, or you may have been dealing with people who were catfishing, right? They weren't who they said they were, and that may have been very disappointing for you as well. I feel like that's only if you know about this already. Let's see what else we have coming in here. Let's see what's in the good stuff. What do we have in the good stuff for you retirees out there? What's in the good stuff? Knight of Wands. Ooh, fearless action. So this is about taking maybe a trip. It is about getting that ball going, rolling towards something that you really want to see here, but taking fearless action instead of it being a senseless risk. I feel like you've thought something through and through. Ooh, some of you might like to gamble. I mean, if you have the money to, great. Okay, and I'm getting here cha-ching, and I'm hearing money hitting the slots, like money coming down. I don't know if they still do it. I haven't been to a casino in quite some time, but I know back a long time ago they would actually have the coins come through. I think it's all computerized or electronic now, but I do see here that happening for the, I mean, of course, don't go spend all your money on the casino here. I'm not a financial advisor, but I am getting, for those of you, there could be even a cruise, because I'm getting here cruise on a casino ship, or you may have an event that you are going to see at a casino as well. So that's coming through. That's quite exciting. You'll have a very fun time, and maybe even win a little bit of cash on the side. What else do we have here? Some of you worked in a casino is what I'm getting here, or maybe someone thought you've worked there because you spent a lot of time there. Okay. The Empress, and we have the Five of Swords. So this is about you nurturing your creation. Instead of it feeling like it's a back and forth battle between your head and your heart, this is about compromise. Okay, so some of you, you may feel like there's a lot of, again, mental conflict going on in your head. There may be a win at all costs type of mentality that you're dealing with, someone around you. Okay, this could be a son I'm getting here. It could be a family member who's just, I mean, they could be the one that's wearing this mask here. Someone who's just a little bit ruthless, and you may be the mother energy here of this Five of Swords. That's just for some of you. You've been treated unfairly. You've been treated poorly. For others of you, if you went back into a situation, oh, interesting. Okay, I'm getting here rentals. Some of you may have been dealing with a rental property. You may be a landlord yourself. There could have been something within the environment, or someone was treated unfairly or discriminated against here as well. Five of Swords, this is showing up in the good stuff, so I do feel like there's an end to some sort of conflict, whether that is an apology coming your way. I mean, wouldn't that be nice? It may not happen though, but there certainly could be an apology, or someone wants to just put down their swords. They've been fighting too darn long, or you may even reach out to someone that you haven't talked to in quite some time, or someone around you specifically a family member or someone that's close to your heart could actually be going through an awakening at this time. And they may see that you've played a very significant role in their lives, especially if you are the parent here. Okay. And this could even be you going through this awakening, whether you're female or male, it doesn't matter. The Empress is all about creation, about abundance, right? You have your hands on the world now. You have these opportunities that maybe you didn't have before. So don't neglect or don't smother. Some of you, someone felt like they needed to back away because you may have been, they may have felt like you were smothering them, right? You were just too much they couldn't handle, and it really triggered them as well, or vice versa. Please take it as it resonates. It could be someone that was pregnant around you, because I am getting that pregnancy coming in here. And so you may be having difficulties with a son or a daughter, or a son and daughter-in-law that may just need you to back off a little bit, okay? Because they feel like you may be ruthless. I mean, that probably, I know that's not your intention, beautiful soul, but someone may think that of you when you just want to be of help, okay? Because you have that counseling energy within you. All right, let's get a couple of cards from the Soul Truth, and then we're going to dive into your bonus card. What else do we have here? What do you need to know at this time? All right. Let's talk about health. All right, we're going to talk a little bit about health here. And we're going to talk about love. And we're going to talk about shame. So the top three here. Health. Where are you with your health goals? Where do you want to be, and why are you not there? What will it take for you to feel well? Some of you are struggling. I'm getting feet and ankles. So it could be something with the lower extremities. Please see the disclaimer in the description box below, or your medical health professional. But I'm getting here something with stability. So it could be the hips, the knees, the ankles, the feet. Specifically, I'm getting some sort of swelling or edema in the feet area as well. There could be here a puffiness, inflammation, some sort of swelling. Some of you, it could be diabetes as well. For others of you, I'm getting here sacral chakra, so pleasure. It could be the reproductive organs. Some of you may have a colonoscopy, or you may have had something with the uterus, reproductive, ovaries, things of that nature. Okay, and then I also get throat, and then I'm getting crown. So a little plethora of health going on here, but it's important for you to open that crown chakra, which is located in the head region. That's our connection to the divine, connection to spirit. Because you do have that spiritual toolbox in the very middle of your reading here, it's important for you to be open and trust, okay? Because some of you may have felt like your prayers weren't being answered. For others of you, you've strengthened that, but there could have been physical health conditions or concerns that had you question, does God hear me, right? Do I really have guides? What's happening here? So if your body could talk, what would it tell you at this time? Pay attention, because your body is your vehicle, is your vessel. And when we listen, when we pay attention, we're able to really take notes. And for those of you that feel a little bit clueless, okay, Melissa, my heart, I've been feeling heaviness. What does this mean? Maybe this is this pain, depression, bitterness, resentment, some shame, anger. Maybe there's some lodged energy here in the heart chakra. Maybe some of you are saying, well, Melissa, I've been feeling a ringing in my ears, or I just have been feeling on my right side of my body. It's been a little challenging for me. Well, right is masculine energy. It's about taking action. And that tingling can be, it can be spirit getting our attention. The ringing in the ears can be ascension, but it can also be about paying attention. Do you like what you are hearing, or are you not understanding what is being said to you? So when we take a look a little bit deeper into what it is that our body is telling us, and for those of you that are saying, well, Melissa, how do you know? There's so many resources out there as well. If you are having a hard time trusting in your intuition to guide you, look it up. Look it up. Louise Hay, You Can Heal Your Life, has, Louise Hay wrote a ton of books around this subject. So again, one of her books is You Can Heal Your Life, I believe, or Heal Your Body, Heal Your Life, Louise Hay. And that can help you assess some of the metaphysical reasons behind some of those health symptoms. Feed your body what it needs to feel nourished, appreciated, and loved. Make some new exciting goals to take your health to the next level. And of course, there are certain things, I'm sure, as you're well aware, when you age, they start to not work as good as they once did. But if you can embrace and you can choose the healthier things that will help you out at this time, whether it's drinking more water, getting out in nature, spending time with your soul tribe, eating healthier foods, doing some of those things that can revitalize your energy and help you feel the best that you can be while you have this time here on earth. Okay. Some of you also may be looking into holistic health remedies, maybe vitamins, plant medicine, essential oils, things of that nature. Okay. I also get here, there's a small dog. There's a small dog. It could start with a Z or a D. Okay, small dog around you. Some of you may have recently lost a pet here in the last year or so, and that may have been a big challenge, a very big challenge for some of you, because you could have had this pet for quite some time. I'm sending you a big heart, big love. Now we have, name all the things you love. Are you one of them? Today's mantra, I give myself all the love and attention I need. Okay, I give myself all the love and attention I need. Yes, you do. And then lastly here, we have, am I ready to let go of this buried shame? So for those of you, this could be even on a subconscious level. Maybe you're not even aware that you've carried this shame for so long because it's become such a big part of you. The feeling of shame is the lowest frequency there is. When we live in shame, we live in darkness. What part of you is ready to stand in the light? There's that mask. It's time to take off that mask. For those of you that feel that you have been shamed in the past or criticized from parents, from society, or from your own children. It says here, yes, what part of you is ready to stand in the light? Is there any shame from a past experience that is ready to be healed? Today's soul action, heal the shame by giving it a name. Bring it to the light and let it be seen, heard, and healed. It's revival season. Replace the shame with your soul's truth. Fill in the blank. My soul's truth is blank. For those of you that want to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, all you need to do is drop this statement in the comment section box below. My soul's truth is blank. What's your soul's truth? What is it that you are putting out into the open? Right? What are you releasing at this time? My soul's truth is I am a divine spark of light, right? I am a beautiful woman inside and out. Or my soul's truth is I have so much to offer this ready world, right? Whatever it may be for you, let me know in the comment section. Even if you need to sit with that a bit. My soul's truth is I am lovable, right? I am awesome inside and out. Whatever this is for you, I would love to hear it in the comment section below. All right. Last but not least here, bonus card showing up. Oh my gosh, you can't make this up. Look at that. New life is your bonus card, retirees. This is all about transformation, big changes. It's all about a reset. This is the next portion of your life, right? This is all about rebirth, a fresh start, growth, heading towards that new journey. For some of you, maybe you are getting a place in Costa Rica or a cabin in Croatia or wherever, right? You could be starting out entirely fresh. Maybe you are going to a spiritual community in Florida, right? Wherever this is here for you around the world, some of you are starting out in a new community, okay, in a new environment, and I feel like you're going to love it. There is a sense of slowing down your pace a little bit. You see here, there's two people in these lawn chairs. There's palm trees, and some of you, you could be snowbirds if you live in a place that's a little bit colder. Maybe you've thought about going someplace warmer. For others of you, it's important to maybe travel and live a life that's more peaceful, right? More peaceful, but you can still enjoy doing the things that you love. There could be palm trees coming in the near future for you. There could be a lake home, a property by the water. Some of you, that's your dream, to settle down by the water. I'm actually seeing a cute little camper, okay? A cute little camper by the water as well. So some of you may be travelers and maybe you're traveling by camper. around the world, whatever this is here for you. I'm loving this. Could be a cruise as well because that's water. So your bonus card to end your reading is this new life. So get ready. What do you want this to look like? What does that next chapter look like for you? You have what it takes. Don't let anyone rob you of your precious time, energy, money. If those people are in your mix here, we need to love them from a distance, right? Take a step back or say adios, right? Cut the cord because we don't need any of this shadiness in our lives. It's important for us to get real with ourselves. Is this serving our highest good? Do we deserve happiness? Absolutely. Maybe that's your soul's truth. Perhaps your soul's truth is, my soul's truth is I deserve happiness. My soul's truth is I am abundant. Whatever it is, drop it in the comment section box below. I'll enter you into that free reading giveaway. Thank you so much, beautiful souls. This is a beautiful reading. I'll absolutely do one again. And for those of you that would like to request a special reading, for whether it's for new moms or whether it's for business owners or whatever it may be, drop it in the comment section box below and I'll absolutely consider it. Thank you so much, retirees, for being here, spending your precious time and energy here with Spirit and I today. Lots of love to you.